Welcome back, guys, to another episode of StencilCast PokeBattles. I'm recording this for the second time because my computer crapped out on me, so if I sound rushed, I'm sorry. But as an FYI, I'm gonna start posting these battles Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, even though they're all done earlier in the week. It's just so I can have a even stream of content for anyone who's watching, so you guys aren't waiting like 4 days for the next one, like from Thursday to Monday or whatever. And it just like relieves me of like having like, I have to do one Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's just gonna be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Wednesday is always gonna be our special kind of battle, like the type battle that we were talking about earlier, or something else like all EV battles or along that line. With that out of the way, this battle was quite nervous for me, actually. I switched out 3 of my Pokemon in the past 2 teams I've beaten Dylan with, and I was just kind of nervous because looking at them now, I realized all 3 of them were fighting, which was terrible in the first place, but he didn't have much flying coverage. I mean, he did have his Espeon, but it's just an Espeon. And he switched out 3 of his too, and I was kind of just like, oh boy. So it was quite the battle, and with that forewarning, let's disclaimer. Let's get this started. I'd just like to say first off that I made a lot of mistakes in this battle that I kept like hitting myself in the head for, and Dylan was more than happy to take advantage of my mistakes. Lucky son of a bitch. He sends out his Snorlax, and I send out my sassy girl. And I lay my spikes. He has his Thunderbolt, and I know I can take that easily because his Lapras had Thunderbolt, and I took that easily as well. And then I use a Substitute, which I thought was like a bad idea after I did it because it's like, probably more damage than a Thunderbolt would. But this Thunderbolt that he actually used this turn was a crit, so I was like, oh, yeah, okay. And then I decided to switch out and sent in Heracross, which, Heracross kind of owns when it comes to fighting a normal Pokemon. Uses Thunderbolt, don't do much, and since I have Beast Attack, I end up using a Close Combat, which OHKOs the Snorlax. Kills him, lowers my defense, special defense. Then he decides to pull out the big guns and sends up his freaking Blaziken. I was like, oh god. And I was lucky I poisoned him, or else this would have been a difficult battle. I'm so thankful for those Toxic Spikes. I'd probably need to work on another trap, though. Entry hazard. So then I sent out my Tentacle, thinking, I can totally get off a Surf. Take out a nice chunk of his health. No, because I forgot about the freaking Blaziken's speed boost ability, because it's the event one that you get if you first buy X and Y. And he uses his Shadow Claw, and it destroys me. And so I decided, for some reason, I was like, I'm gonna die anyway. I might as well throw off a Surf. Maybe he'll miss or something. And of course, he gets speed boosted again. Murders my Tentacruel with the stupid Shadow Claw. And I realize now that he doesn't have any good moves on this Blaziken, like any stat moves whatsoever. So I'm thinking like, maybe I can take advantage with this, so I'm gonna throw my Blaziken. Which was mistake number, I don't know what we're at, like 2 or 3. And I was like, I could totally take him out. And then I realized that he's speed boosted 3 or 4 times already, so he's already faster than I am. I was like, I got this. So I use Protect just to like stall because of the poison. But of course he decides to bulk up. Surprised he didn't have Sword Dance on there. He bulks up, his attack and defense was like crap. And then I was like, I'm gonna get off a Sword Dance. And so I do, and then after I selected it, I was just thinking, that was stupid. I should have just attacked and done like a chunk of damage. Because I probably could have taken him out. Because my Blaziken's Eevee trained. And has some nice moves on it. So, but no, I decided to use a Sword Dance to up my attack and defense. And after I did that, I realized that he's already faster than me. Again, I realized this. And he's gonna kill me. Anyhow. So I pick an attack, and of course he kills me. I'm just sitting there just thinking, why? Why did I do this? So I throw up a Protect instead, because I knew I was going to die. And again, that's stalling him again, just because of that poison. I should have just kept doing it, but you know, Protect never works twice in a row unless you're an NPC in the game. And so our speed keeps getting boosted. He's faster than me, and I should have switched out and thrown in my Salamence and used an Aerial Ace. Which I don't do until after my Blaziken is dead. Because having my Blaziken later on in this match would have helped so much. So, he gets speed boosted and poison and blah 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 blah. I send out my Salamence, Yvonne. Use Aerial Ace. He's gonna attack, he's gonna use that stupid Shadow Claw thing again. I could have taken that, even with that boosted thing. He should have been the first thing I should have sent out was Yvonne. And I would have used Aerial Ace, and he would have been dead in one hit. But no, I let 2 of my Pokemon die. I think, yeah, 2 of them. Or faint, whatever. And so he sends out the frickin' V. Where did that barrier? Oh, cured its poison. Probably because he knew about that. Because I've used that so many times. Switch out and throw out my Gallade. And I forgot that fairy moves are super effective against Psychic. Like, they're effective against everything that I have. This fairy type is just like the bane of my existence. And of course it's way faster than me, and I decide to stay in, and I end up dying again. This is pointless. And I really wanted to use that Pokemon really badly. So I send my Salamence again. Like, mistake number 10 billion right here. And it uses Dazzling Gleam, and I'm pretty sure that kills me. No, I actually lived that. Oh, I get off an EQ. That doesn't even kill it either, which pissed me off. I use Dazzling Gleam again. Took out my Salamence. I'm down to 2 Pokemon. Very upsetting, mind you. That I believe I throw out, yeah. I should have thrown this guy out in the first place and used Mega Horn, because I know I would have been faster. And Bug is super effective against Psychic. So it dies. And now he sends out a freaking Dragonite. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I didn't know if I had it when it has a fire move, but I didn't know if I had a flying move. And again, I didn't think about the whole Fire Blast thing. And, it murdered my Heracross, so I didn't send out my Venusaur. But I tried to get off a first Mega Horn, it didn't. Then I got off another one, which I knew it wouldn't do a lot, but I just wanted to get a chunk of that Dragonite down because I'm to my last Pokemon now, which is Venusaur. I was like, if I do anything, I gotta kill this guy. And so I sent out my Venusaur. He, of course, does not have his Mega Ring. So I decided to leave Seed because I know I would be faster. And my goal now is just to stall and as long as I can and see what I can do. So I threw the Leech Seed down. I throw up a Synthesis after the whole leftovers thing. So I'm just like racking in health. I just plan on like tanking. Well, not tanking. Just being a wall for as long as I possibly can. So I'm using the Synthesis. I start using Synthesis every turn. Leech Seeded for the health from the Dragonite, and then I have leftovers, so I'm getting health constantly, and I'm like surviving every hit. I survived that crit. I only have 2 HP left. Survived the crit. So right now, Venusaur's just being a champ. I get Leech Seed, the leftovers again, and it's slowly destroying Dragonite, just like a virus attached to Dragonite. I use the Synthesis again, because I know I can take a Fire Blast. Of course, use the Fire Blast. Take the Fire Blast like a champ. The whole Leech Seed leftovers thing. And it's made me realize I wish my Venusaur had Chlorophyll, because then I could have had like a sunny day up, had someone throw a sunny day up, and I'd be regaining health non-stop. Then his Fire Blast would get upped. So I'm just stalling again. I do this. I'd probably like to fast forward this part. But he uses Dragon Rush. I don't remember how many synthesis I've used by now. But I just if I get him close enough, I can throw out an energy ball, and I can kill a Dragonite. And as long as I kill a Dragonite, I'll be somewhat happy. And Leech Seed leftovers again. Whole synthesis thing. And I think he uses a Dragon Rush. I think he ran out of PP for the Fire Blast. Of course, I take that like a champ again. Leech Seed leftovers. I was like, I got him now. And I know I was faster, so I used a freaking energy ball. And I killed that Dragonite. I was so happy. I was like, oh, maybe I got a chance. Maybe I got a freaking chance. I can do this. Venusaur and me, we can do this. Because if I kill... I know I had Leafeon left, and then I totally forgot that he had that freaking frog. He sends out that frog. And it has that extra sensory. Super effective. Takes me out in one hit. Voice cracked. I should have used synthesis or I don't know what was going on there, but I died, and Dylan finally won. I was so upset. But I was really upset. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to be able to... I'll have a 3 lead. And so now it comes down to tomorrow, because I want that gap still between us. So I am going to win that dinner. I'm going to win I'm going to be the first one to 100 wins. That's just it. But, it's a good match. Kudos to Dylan for beating me. I shouldn't have switched up my Pokemon so much. Especially when they were all the same type, or half of the same type. But, with that, the score is now 2-1. See my losing face picture now, and Dylan's winning one, finally. But thank you for watching, guys. Our next episode will be up Wednesday. It'll be the type battle, the special edition, I guess. So please subscribe, follow us, like us, watch and enjoy, and go catch them all.